Okay, so as I've now got a few more people who are quite interested in watching my videos about my battle with my mental health, today is the first time in 13, maybe 14 years that I've actually felt free to be exactly who I am. Now, yes, I've had to cut ties with family and also divorce my husband, but sometimes these are the harsh decisions we have to make. Am I upset that my marriage has broken down? Yeah, of course I am, because it's a failure. Am I to blame? Partly, yes, because I allowed the person to cheat on me. And he obviously wasn't happy, and yet I paid for him to get therapy. And having spoken to other people who are still now part of his life, he is in denial. He's telling everybody that it's happened, that we discussed it and we moved on. No, we didn't. We argued. I apologised every single time. And to be honest, what was I apologising for? I wasn't the one who went off seeking refuge with other people. And let's be quite clear about this. We're not talking just chatting. It was actually sexual in nature, which shows that he has absolutely no idea what it is he truly wants in life. And that's his problem. I've spent 13 years trying to change somebody and trying to support him to be who he wanted, and he has absolutely no idea of what it is he actually truly wants from life now. And this is where the clashes have become quite toxic, because I know exactly where I want to be in life, which is being who I am: independent, strong-willed. Some might call me selfish, stubborn, offensive. If that's their insecurities, they use these words to bully us into behaving the way that they think we should behave to be a normal part of society. So my challenge is to those people, those trolls, and those purely just scared and hateful people. My challenge to you is: look at yourself, look at your actions, and do something about it. Stop going online, stop bullying people, stop trolling people, because do you know what? I love going after people like you on the internet, and trust me, I will find you, and if I have to get authorities involved, trust me, I will, because I am not scared of any of you. Now, I'm kind of hoping that by being as forceful and forward as I am, that it actually gives people the, how am I going to put this, balls to stand up for themselves. Bullying's not okay. We tell our children not to let people bully us, and yet by our own actions we are teaching our children that it is acceptable. It's not. It simply is not. But we've been conditioned to somebody in a higher power telling us exactly how we should run our lives. That's none of their business. They only do this because they want to control you. And the only thing I will say to you on this is, by my actions and my actions alone, I have shown how to take control back. It's very simple. You have the power to do it, nobody else. So sitting there whinging, I've done that. I've whinged and moaned and gone, oh, everybody's bullying me, they don't like me. Yeah, self-pity. That's all that is, oh, poor me. Well, stop thinking poor me and start thinking poor them, because it is their issue, and they use mental health against you. Well, you know, that just shows their absolute ignorance of what actually mental health actually is. And they're not worth wasting your time, your energy, and above all, your emotions on, because they've won. You've given them that power. You've given them the power to make you feel afraid of your own mental health. Don't. Because once you take power back, and I've proven this, my family are terrified. They're terrified of me. They are terrified of my actions. Well, tough. This is my message to my family. Tough. Get on with it. You don't like it? Not my problem. You made me this way. So accept responsibility. You want to blame yourselves? Good. I'm glad you do. Because you are to blame for being the person I am today. And you know what? I am proud of who I am. I've worked so hard to get here. And if you think for 1 minute that locking me away in a mental health facility is going to stop me in any kind of way, you are very poorly, sadly mistaken. And you threaten me with being lonely. Oh, ho, ho, ho. No, that is very, very far from the case, because there are so many people out there in the world who are in exactly the same boat as me. So threats, don't bother me. Threats, carry on. Really, because it's just that, a threat. It's nothing. Do I fear you? Absolutely not. And you know what? The biggest thing we can all do for any kind of person who threatens us, just continue living your life, your truth. That is my advice to all of you. I'm going to keep putting up these videos, and I'm going to keep yelling, shouting, screaming, whatever it is I have to do to get through to authorities, to doctors, nurses, mental health professionals, whatever, even my own family. I'm not going to stop. And your empty, idle threats mean nothing to me. So my message to all of you, just follow me. Follow my example. Just do what it is you need to do, okay? And above all else, be kind to yourself. You are the most important person in your world. Once you are happy with who you are and where you fit in your world, then and only then can you take part in the real world. So I'm sending love as I usually do, and you've got this. Don't ever doubt yourself for 1 minute, okay? Speak soon.